Hey guys, I'd like to go over the new class we're going to be getting in Archeage. It's called a Dancer, and it is a support type class that does damage and healing. It scales off of healing power. But first things first, I want to go over the passive here. So this one, whenever you use a damaging ability, increases your damage. Whenever you use a healing ability, increases your healing. And for the active abilities, I broke them up into different groups so I can show you what they are. The first one right here, this is a buff that increases your health by 1500, increases your PvE damage by 15%, reduces your PvE damage taken by 15%. Okay, so next up I want to go over this group down here. First off, this heart ability is very important because it combos with a lot of other dancer abilities. You can link your heart with an ally or an enemy. When you use it on an ally, it reduces their CC duration by 5%. When you link your heart with an enemy, it reduces their flying time and potions by 20%. You also have to stay within 25 meters, or it'll break the link, because this game does not believe in long-distance relationships. Also, just like my ex, there's a 25-second cooldown on who you can link your heart with, and if you kill them, it resets immediately. So next up, I want to go over these two abilities. This first one is the damage over time. While the heart's linked to them, does 50% more damage. And then this one is a spam. You can either do damage with it, or you can heal with it. And while the heart is linked to them, increases the healing or damage output by 30%. So you can see here, right now I'm hitting about 1250 whenever the heart's linked. Then I'm doing like 1600s here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So this one, you can't use it on yourself. It won't let you heal yourself with it. So that is one of the downsides of it. Now, however, with this ability, you can heal yourself. And this is a small AoE ability. There's a cooldown on it. It's just a heal. Can't do damage with it. Alright, so next one is this one right here. Whenever you have to have your heart linked to that person or enemy. Whenever you use it on an enemy, it jumps in their face. When you use it on an ally, it jumps on their back. Alright, and next up is going to be the dances. I have them organized to where their combo effects benefit each other. So when you're doing these dances, you have a couple things going on. Alright, so first off, while you're using the dances, you are immune to push and pull effects. You're also immune to silences. And if someone in your group is singing songs, you have a 10% damage reduction on you as well. You also cannot move. These are a channel ability. Alright, so this first dance, it makes raindrops come down everywhere, and these raindrops heal everyone that gets hit by them, and these raindrops can also heal yourself. And the combo effect is if I do this dance right before this one, then increases the healing output by 20%. Alright, so for the next dance, the translation's a little rough on this one, but it looks like everyone that's going to be affected is going to be immune to silence and taunt effects and a couple other CCs. And the combo effect is it's also very rough, but it says you're going to be immune to like the strong silences. Alright, and then for the third dance, this one makes it to where enemies cannot backdrop, teleport, shadow step, or mirror light, and the combo effect is reduces everyone's armor by 500. Alright, and then finally, the fourth dance. This one reduces melee damage of enemies by 20%, and the combo effect is reduces enemies healing received by 30%. Alright, then last I want to go over these two abilities. Both of these abilities are very strong. So this first one is a heart, and it's kind of hard to see, but it actually applies that red heart combo effect. So when I'm using this one, reduces the cooldown on my teleport by 50% when I'm using that one. And then this one, if it's up, increases the healing amount by 20%. So first off, to even use this version of the heart, the last version, you have to use your first one, and then you have to apply the second one. And the second one only lasts for 5 seconds. Alright, so what this one does is it makes it to where an ally is immune to CC effects for 5 seconds, or if you use it on an enemy, it makes it to where they cannot use potions. Alright, and finally, your very last ability. So, this one makes enemies take 20% more damage, and also makes it to where your allies cannot die. Now, when you're doing this one, you lose 20% of your health every second, and you receive 99% less healing during it. Alright, so as far as passives go, the first one increases damage and healing of dance songs, and then there's a negative effect on it. Increases the cast time of all vitalism skills by 50%. The second effect is increase in combo time between your dances by 1 second. The third passive increases your healing taken by 15%. The fourth passive increases the range of your heart ability by 5 meters. Your fifth passive makes you immune to silence during dances. Alright, and then your last one doubles the effect of this passive whenever they're at max. Alright, and then for Ancestral Abilities, the life version of your spam ability makes it to where it can only heal and increases the healing output of it. And then the Quake version makes it to where you can only do damage and gives it a small AoE, but it is not as strong as your base version. And then for your buff, it makes it to where it removes the damage reduction from PvE and gives you 30% mana reduction. And then for your heal, the Quake version makes it a bigger AoE, but less powerful. And then the Gale version gives it 2 charges, but gives it a longer cooldown. And then for your healing dance, the Flame version makes it to where it's a smaller AoE, but it's more powerful. Alright guys, so thanks so much for watching. A lot of this stuff in the videos roughly translated, so just take everything kind of with a grain of salt. Although leveling through and playing as a dancer, it was kind of some feels good farming moments as a healer. Well, technical healer. So it's finally something nice for the healers. And we'll actually get to see how it turns out. And I hope this has given you guys some insight into the new class. Alright, see ya.